Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute, not knowing, and now we're going to know. It's a little bit serious today. Every day we do hugs, so come on, come on. A little extra hug because there are many people in abusive relationships. This story about Puffy, it broke right after me and Toya finished everything and was, leaving out, to go to our respective homes. Puffy, undoubtedly one of the biggest music success stories, one of the biggest music execs, loads of hits. I think about the 90s. It was Puffy and R. Kelly, nothing but hits. Puffy's former girlfriend, Cassie, has filed a lawsuit against him that he abused her. They were together 10 years, plied her with drugs and alcohol, would beat her mercifully, she says. She said she was forced to participate in gay freak sessions where she had to be with other men, and he would film it, have to cover herself in oil. In the lawsuit, which was disturbing to read, it really was. I had to stop reading it for a second. He loves black men who have big... He controlled her. Why did she let it happen? Because he said he would stop her career. She was 19. He was 36. Did other people see this abuse? Mm-hmm. Staff from Bad Boys and employees and staff members. Oh, people knew what happened. And what was interesting, all the while she was with him, he was still seeing Kim Porter. He was doing the ping pong between the two women. They said that he knew this was coming. He gave Mace and all the bad boy people their rights, giving millions to HBCUs. They said he knew it was coming. And he says that he was threatened to be blackmailed if he didn't give up money. Why would she come forward now, many are saying? Because the law that protects victims is about to expire, the Adult Survivors Act. There have been stories for years, how he treated ex-girlfriends, the beatings, the madness. How did Kim Porter die? Tupac. Biggie. Young Miami. I hope you're somewhere being careful. Because reading that lawsuit, what was in it? Now there are those who are like, oh, Patty, it's alleged. But there have been stories about Puffy for years, and the violent behavior. Abuse is not love. Abuse is not your key card to fame. Abuse, it's not good, and it's not love. For when you love yourself, you're not going to let anybody abuse you, whether it's a man or a woman. You're not going to be so itching for fame. Because can I tell you something? And we see it all the time. Fame ain't all that it's cracked up to be. It's not. And you're seeing a lot of these days of reckoning for these people are coming forward. And this is just the beginning. I believe that karma is so real. Kim Porter, how did she die? What happened to Kim Porter, the mother, 3 of his kids? What happened to that woman? Her death is still a mystery. Kimora Lee, who is best friends with Kim Porter, Russell Simmons' ex-wife, she was pregnant. And she said that Puffy threatened to punch her in the face. She was pregnant. Karma is real. And if you do bad against people, it's going to come back. What really happened with Tupac? What really happened with Biggie? And he's all in the mix. Shine, that rapper who had to go to jail for years. So many people. Cassie talked about in this lawsuit she was dating a rapper in 2012 and threatened to blow the man's car up. Well, the man's car got blew up. The control tactics, the rape, the sex trafficking. She's married now. She got 2 kids. That hell she went through, she will never be right. She'll never be right. And this is like a can. You ever think of, I know it's icky, think of a can of worms. You let that top off. The worms are going all over the place. This is just the beginning, because 2 former girlfriends have also started talking about how they were treated and the beatings and the abuse. No amount of fame is worth letting somebody beat your head in. You got to love yourself. And fame, it's not what it's cracked up to be. You may think, oh, I want to be famous. Nah, think about that. You want to have good health. You want to be happy. Money don't equal happiness. We think it does. But talk to people with money. It's how you live your life. It's what you allow in your life and the people that you have in your life. I've noticed in getting older, I want more peace. You start acting funny, I just moonwalk away. And had just situations where God has used me like a tree and shook away leaves for people that were just no longer good. People want to take advantage of you. People want to take your kindness for weakness. I think it's good to be kind, but then you got to let people know, But abuse is not love. And I wish more people realize this. And this goes out to men too. Abuse ain't love. Controlling somebody is not love. Letting somebody disrespect you and harm you. Somebody beating your behind is not love. They want to ply you with gifts and everything. Because Kim Porter was beaten mercilessly too. Al B. Sure said and spoke out about it, that all of a sudden he got real sick. Now, I ain't one for a lot of conspiracy theories, but the different people, and this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. That Pandora's box is going to open. Abuse is not love. I know a lot of people don't like it when I get serious. But like I say, every day ain't funny. And this is a very sad story. A very sad story. Karma is real. You do bad to people, it's going to come back on you. And the chickens do come home to roost. Oh, it may take a little bit. Them chickens come home to roost. And this is not the end of this story. Young Miami, Carisha, I don't know where she at. Girl, you better be careful. You better not let nobody beat on you. I like her energy. Maybe it's her front, for social media and the cameras. But Young Miami, you better be careful. If you got to run, Forrest, run. But don't you be the next victim or think, oh, it won't happen to me. Very sad situation. Golden Globes are returning. This time they're coming back to CBS. They got a home January 7th, the 81st annual Golden Globe Awards. Soon we're going to hear the nominees. And I'm telling you, you're going to hear a lot about The Color Purple movie musical, which I think is going to do very well. Golden Globe Awards got in trouble a few years ago because there was not one minority doing the voting. So They had to change up everything, and then, the fallout at NBC. Well, now they're on CBS and totally retooled. Hopefully, they will get a good host. Last year, they had that comedian on, and it was awkward. It was very awkward. It was like, where'd they get him from? Because he wasn't even funny. I think it's I don't want, y'all know his name. Y'all will tell me. I don't want to blurt out the wrong name, but it wasn't good. So it's going to be on CBS from now on. Justin Timberlake, they said he thinking about suing Britney Spears for what she said in that book. Justin, we still mad at you about Janet. Just go sit down. The book then came and went. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Just do better with these women. You're married. You have children. And just don't play it. Don't sue. Don't sue. Just let it die down. Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend, the one he put out the house, now she's saying that she lied about being sexually abused by him. I hate these liars because they make it hard for women who are really abused. The Exorcist with Leslie Odom Jr. is coming to the Peacock Network December the 1st. At the movies, Viola Davis, she says she's a huggable villain. It's the continuation of The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbird and Snakes. It will most likely be the #1 movie at the box office, and they say it could make $100 million this weekend alone. Streaming on Netflix, the story of Bayard Rustin, the man who orchestrated the 1963 March on Washington, Philadelphia, West Philly's own Coleman Domingo, stars as Bayard Rustin. I'm sorry, I'm late, and my family is starting with the phone calls already. Bayard Rustin could not be seen in the spotlight because he was an openly gay man, and they didn't want that 60 years ago. But now the story of Bayard Rustin is finally being told. Streaming on Netflix. Tyler Perry's documentary, Maxine's Baby, it is streaming right now on Prime Video. I'm going to be asking you guys all kind of questions on Monday. Billboard Music Awards, it's not going to be on TV. Award shows have not been faring well on TV. You'll be able to find it on Billboard's music stream and on their socials. Mariah Carey is going to be there singing All I Want for Christmas, Radical Candor. I know none of the people they nominated, so we do got good news on Mariah Carey. She got her first Barbie doll, so there is a Mariah Carey Barbie doll. We're going to take some time to remember George Brown. George Brown, one of the original members of Kool and the Gang. He's been referred to as the original hip-hop drummer. 74 years old, he died after a battle with cancer. Let me tell you about George Brown. With the group, 59 years. He was a songwriter. He was a drummer. The list of songs is incredible. Jungle Boogie, Hollywood Swingin', Get Down on It, Celebrate, Ladies Night, Too Hot, Cherish. In a recent interview, he described the songs that he wrote as the sounds of happiness. An incredible and so respected in the industry for what he did and what he contributed. When you think about Kool and the Gang, well, George Brown, he died on Thursday at the age of 74 after battling lung cancer. They thought it had gone and it came back. And he passed. I'm doing a tribute on WDAS in Philadelphia, which you segue into download the iHeartRadio app, and you can take WDAS wherever you are. And I am doing a tribute to Kool and the Gang. I play oldies on Sunday night, 7 to midnight, and we're going to be doing a tribute to George Brown and Kool and the Gang. It is coming very soon. I think I hit everything. I just be having things scribbled all over the place. I got my little football notes over here. Y'all know I'm an Eagles fan. Monday Night Football, as they take on the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of stuff going on. Abbott Elementary is coming back February 7th, hour long. Can't wait. Your favorite shows are coming back in February. And I mentioned Mariah Carey, the Barbie doll. Abuse is not love. It's not. Abuse is not love. And it's not good. I talked about this just a couple weeks ago. It's not love. Whether you're a man or a woman, you don't let anybody abuse you. Especially when you think, my recording contract, I want to be famous. Fame ain't what's cracked up today. What you want in your life is good health. Because your health is your wealth. Abuse is not love. I wish more people realized it. Especially our young people who are fascinated. I want to be famous. Not the hands of abuse. Not at the hands of sacrificing your soul. Never. This story is going to continue, and it was quite shocking when it came down. This is a weekend edition. I have a young lady who pieces it and puts it all together. It's the weekend edition. It's a little fancy. I'm Patty Jackson. Give us a thumbs up. You know I love to hear from you. So leave a comment. And we can agree to disagree. But I say it when I say it. That abuse is not love. Subscribe to the channel. I swear, you never know what you're going to get. You don't know if I'm going to be silly as hell, or I'm going to be serious, or near tears. It's something different every day. Have a great weekend. And thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.